year, guys. I almost died. I literally almost died. And how you gonna tell me something about the Philippines and you ain't ever been to the Philippines? Huh? That make any sense? I've been wanting to make these comments ever since I dropped those videos. You know, there's just a lot of people out there that'll hate you for just no reason whatsoever. But you know what? You can't let that bother you. I just want to first thank you guys so much for the following. Oh my gosh. Aaron Dante Phillips. Hey family, how are you guys doing? If this is your first time checking me out, my name is Aaron Dante and this is Straight Talk with Aaron Dante. Welcome. Hey, welcome back, or welcome me back to the United States. I'm here, family. I just got here. I wanted to make a video just to kind of, you know, let you guys know what's going on. I've gotten a ton of new subscribers. There's a lot of people who don't know who I am. You know, one of the things I am as a motivator, I'm a guy that I always say, hey, when you're having a bad day, man, I'm the guy that you want to call up and, you know, to make your day. You know, guys, I've done a lot of work around the world, but I really have been focusing on Southeast Asia, you know, getting out there, getting the word out, talking to people. I dropped a couple videos on the Philippines that got a lot of play. You know, one was about how they tell lies about the Philippines, how you guys have treated me as an African American in the Philippines, and what I'm doing in the Philippines. You know, you guys, if you haven't checked those 3 videos out, guys, please check them out, man. They're you know, the one about the lies in the Philippines is probably the one I'm most proud about. It's because I really felt like that they did the Philippines dirty, man. A lot of these videos, a lot of these YouTubers, man, have done the Philippines dirty. There's a lot of great videos out there on the Philippines, but I'm gonna tell you that the ones that get to play, it seems like a lot are the ones because of some negative story. Maybe it has to do with a woman taking a guy for some money, or maybe it's some of the racy or sketchy areas of the Philippines. But they really, you know, that doesn't represent what the Filipinos are about, and it really bothered me to see that. And guys, I had planned on coming out there last year. Dee Mongol, she originally was the one that turned me on, you know, gave me the information about the IDAs. You know, she said, hey, did you know there's some black Filipinos or some Afro-Filipinos, you know, living in the Philippines? And I had no idea. I mean, I assumed that there was, you know, obviously a mixture of African-American and Filipinos, but not an actual tribe of people. So we decided to put together some money to help to build a particular woman, we call her Grandma Lola, a house, and build some bathrooms and do some community work, you know, with the IDAs. Now, I'm not going to talk about the IDAs right now. The reason is this, is that I'm doing a bunch of research, and I'm going to be putting together a very detailed and professional video about my experiences in the Philippines with the IDAs. And I really want to, before I speak, I want to make sure that I have my facts straight on the things that I thought and what I actually know now. So that'll be another video. But that's what brought me out to the Philippines this particular time. Now, you guys may or may not know this. I have children that are Filipino. And, you know, one of my sons is half Filipino, his mother's Filipino. And I was really tired of watching these videos that really, to me, did not give the correct interpretation of what I felt, of the things that I've seen in the Philippines, the relationships that I've had, that I have, you know, with people, the experiences. Again, remember, guys, I've been to the Philippines many times. I've built houses out there, and we've done a bunch of charity work before COVID, during COVID, and obviously after COVID. So I do have experience in the Philippines, but I also do have experience here in the United States with Filipinos, because I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, where there's just you know, many Filipinos. Matter of fact, what I plan on doing is I plan on talking to my Filipino friends and bringing them on Straight Talk and giving their opinion, what they see, what they feel, you know, the feel here in the United States about Filipinos and what they think of the Philippines. Because I'm sure that there's mixed, you know, emotions, mixed, you know, the good and the bad about the things that they believe, and you know, I want to get that out there. I want to be able to, you know, kind of put it out there. And this my show is straight talk, so we're gonna, talk. It's gonna be straight talk. It's gonna be your opinion. My opinion is not the word. It's not the, if your opinion is different, it's your opinion. We can agree to disagree. That's the whole thing about what I like to talk about, things that we don't always agree on, which is fantastic. It's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. But before I get into my commentary about the videos, just to let you guys know, right now I'm actually at this hotel. It's called The Loft. When I got back from, which was last night, I got back from the Philippines. My place wasn't ready. Now we have a family home, which my oldest daughter, she's getting this family home, but it needs to be refurbished. So she's actually in my house now. She's staying with my granddaughter and her husband at my house while we're refurbishing her house. And I'm one of those DIY guys. I like to do, I could build things. I'm one of those builders. And when we bought this house in 2000, we refurbished it. We had a contractor do it, but he didn't do a very good job. Yeah, I'm probably telling you guys things that you're not too interested in, but yeah, that's kind of the backstory of why I'm here. So I have no place to live for the next 3 or 4 days. Why they at least get the house put together to where I can at least move into my office and move into my bedroom. So that's the reason why I'm here. But hey, let's get started with this video. So guys, here's the deal. Okay, so this is the whole reason why I put the video out. They lied to you about the Philippines. It's because I got tired of watching these videos of these individuals who maybe they lived out here, maybe they didn't live out here. Their opinions were very negative. It was just very, very negative. They didn't really, I don't feel like they totally told the true story about the people of the Philippines, because anytime somebody says all or most, and then say something negative, not everybody is good and not everybody is bad. Okay, and that's the thing. And I just kept seeing these videos over and over for years and years, and my friends and I would talk about it, and it's like, I hate that. So that's one of the reasons why I dropped that video. And again, remember, it's my opinion. It's how I feel. It's how I was treated. It's the things that I saw with my own 2 eyes. Now, your eyes are probably different than my eyes. Your perspective of the things that I say is different. I'm just giving you my opinion. I had tons and tons and tons of just amazing, I would say, remember I say I don't like to say most or all, but I would say 97% of all my comments were positive comments, appreciating the fact that I'm telling the truth about the Philippines. Now, again, that 3% was pretty brutal. There were some comments that were made that were filtered out because they were really racially charged. And the majority of them were not Filipinos, but there were a few Filipinos in there that did make some derogatory comments about me being an African American, which was okay. I mean, that's fine. It's fine. They were filtered out. You guys didn't even see those comments. But there was a lot of comments of people. I shouldn't say a lot. There was a few comments of people who had a negative experience in the Philippines. And here's the point to this. Okay, I say this. Now, I've traveled 28 countries. I was trying to get my 29th country on this. I took this little epic journey to Cambodia, to Vietnam, to Thailand, and obviously the Philippines. And I was trying to get the Laos in there, but I couldn't do it for my 29th country. Okay, so didn't happen. Okay, you've had bad experiences. People have bad experiences everywhere. I've had bad experiences in pretty much every country I've gone to. If you live here in the United States, you're going to have a bad experience. I was just speaking to a gentleman at the airport in the Philippines. Him and his wife, and they're just getting back from Thailand, and he mentioned how dangerous it is here in the United States for African Americans. He had mentioned that to me. Now, I live on the West Coast, so it's not as bad as say a lot of what African Americans deal with in the South or on the East Coast. But I mean, we still have our challenges here. That's without a doubt. So, it's like you have to take everything with a grain of salt. You have to understand that no place is perfect. And my viewpoints if I led people to think that the Philippines is this utopic, magical place that everywhere you go, everybody loves you, I apologize for giving that opinion of the Philippines. That was not my intention. My intention was to give you my feelings and my opinion of how I was treated and the things that I saw. And what I saw was a group of people who, if you respect them, you will get the respect back. If you walk around looking for a fight, you are going to find a fight. If you disrespect these people, this culture, then you're going to feel the disrespect. Said, there are such beautiful men and women in the Philippines that, again, they're not looking for green cards, the majority of them. They're not looking for handouts, the majority of them. They're not looking for, every single eligible man from the United States to come running over here, give up your whole life and rescue them. Not the majority of them. And that was my point. I wanted whoever watches this video to understand the majority of the Filipinos are good people. The majority of the Filipinos want the best for you. The majority of the Filipinos that I know have treated me with respect, love, feed me, clothe me, give me gifts. I have so many wonderful memories this past trips of the Filipinos being so welcoming to me. I mean, just they made banners and did all these amazing, wonderful, beautiful things for me. It's just, I'm so overwhelmed with how beautiful these people were to me. And then I read these comments, from certain individuals, and thank God I have thick skin. Thank God I'm not the type of person that, reads these things and then gets depressed, because I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I've been treated like a king in the Philippines. I will say it again, and I will continue to say it. I love the Philippines. I love the Filipino people. Yes, it's not a perfect place. Yes, I've had problems in the Philippines. Yes, I have. But I've had way more, and I mean way more, great experiences working with loving people than on the negative. And there's some negative. I'm not going to lie about that. I mean, no place is perfect. Just like I explained, there was a gentleman in the comment section, and he had mentioned about the certain area that I was staying in Angeles, with the ABC hotel there, And I explained to him, my man, I've walked down the craziest streets in the world. There's favelas in Brazil where if you go into the favela and you do not have permission, there's a likelihood that you're going to get killed, and there's nothing you can do about it. The police will not come to your rescue because the favelas are run by a group of individuals from that area. It's a respect thing. You go in there with respect. I have a video of me being in the favela. I'm gonna try to pull it up. But you go in there with respect and you get respect. You go in there yahooing it like you're some cowboy foreigner, and you will get your neck twisted. This is the way it is. So it's about respect. So that was my point of everything about all the places that I've visited in the Philippines and things I've done. If you give respect, you're going to get it back. Just because one person disrespected you or two people disrespect you is not who the Filipino people are. And that is my point. I will make that point, forever as far as I'm concerned. Because I've been there. I had somebody tell me who's never been there how it is in the Philippines. Now, how in the hell are you going to tell me how it is somewhere and you've never been there before? Huh? How in the hell are you going to tell me that? And you've never been to the Philippines, but you're going to tell me something you heard, you know, one of your coworkers, you know, one of your friends, or some bullshit like that. That's ridiculous. See, that's a case in point. You've never been there before, but you're going to tell me. I know I can go on and on and on and on and on about that, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I think you guys understand, what I'm trying to say, what I've said. What I said in those videos, I stand for those videos. I want you guys to go check those videos if you have not already, I have not already seen them. I think the one that They Lie to You has got a lot of play. And I'm glad it did, because really, I meant every word in there, and I defend everything that I have to say. Everything that I said in that video, I will defend it to the end. And every comment that has left, I have responded every single comment, every negative comment, every positive comment, the racist comments I've deleted. I've banned those individuals from Straight Talk on the racist comments. I don't ban negative comments. If you have a negative comment, that's fine. Let's talk about it. If you're reasonable, then I will have a conversation with you and we'll discuss it. But if you're irrational and you want to throw insults and try to make your arguments because something happened to you 20 years ago that you won't let go, and you're trying to stereotype a certain group of people or whatever it is, and I don't have time for that nonsense. I don't have time for that negative energy. But hey, if you want to bring something positive to a talk or two, or something that we need to talk about, because there's some things that people have brought up. Like I said, the Lola that I talk about in my in the original video that called me a black playboy, there was some truth to what a lot of the subscribers had said. There was a lot of truth to the fact that there was a lot of GIs back in the day that came to the Philippines, probably had never experienced, anybody outside the United States, and went nuts, went bananas here with all these beautiful Filipinos around, and probably hurt some feelings, maybe not. But that was a very good use of the comments, and something I had learned. I learned that was something that I didn't even think about. I didn't think about it at all. So that was great. So that's what the comments are for, and I really want you guys to send me your comments. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think of my videos. If there's something you don't like, just tell me you don't like something. There's something I missed, tell me there's something that I missed. And guys, check me out on Instagram, please. Follow me on Instagram. It's more intimate over there. You can actually, DM me and send me your questions, or say, hey, what's up? Hey, Dante, 'cause that's what my screen name is. It's hey_A Dante. So definitely check me out over there. But guys, I'm gonna drop a bunch of videos on the Philippines. I'm actually, for my African subscribers, if you guys have watched me this far, I'm actually going to be putting out some videos in Africa, because I plan on going to Africa for 3 months, family. One of the reasons why I did this extended trip to Asia, Southeast Asia, is because I got an accident last year, guys. I almost died. I literally almost died, and I had to cancel this trip. This trip was scheduled for last year. I wanted to kick off going to the IDAs. I wanted to go visit the work that we did and promote that and talk about that. And like I said, with the injury that I had, the accident I got into, it really set me back. So that was one of the reasons why I had to go do this. But my focus is not just in Southeast Asia, the Philippines, it's South America, it's Africa. Those are the places I'm really going to be focused on. I'm focused on places where they call third world countries. I hate that word, but that's what they refer to as the Philippines. They refer to, most Southeast Asian countries. It's third world. Africa, third world. I can't stand it. That's the term that they use. I like developing nations, and I like that word much better than third world. And I'm going to say developing nations moving forward, but I just had to at least get that out there. But that was the purpose of the trip, and I'm going all over the world. So this isn't, as much as I love the Philippines, which I do, you guys know I do, I love people. I love helping people, and that is my mission, is to help people, and I'm going to do it all over the world. But family, thank you so much for listening to me this far. I really, 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 really do appreciate you guys so much, man. I really do. Um, if you found any of this thing helpful, any of my conversation helpful, um, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so much. Please subscribe, get my subscribership up. The more people that follow me, the more people I can help. I really, really, really do appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys listening to me this far, okay? Thanks, guys. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.